welcome to day 6 of my 12 days of beauty. And today I actually could not decide which one to pick, so I chose both. So for today's beauty products, I have selected my 2 favorite primers. This is the Matte Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer, and this one is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Power Grip Primer. I actually pull both of these when it's time to do makeup. It really just depends on what look I'm going for. So, and depending on the foundation that I use, that's going to determine which primer I select. I find that when I apply both of them, my makeup lasts all day. And when I say I apply both of them, that means like if I'm applying the Milk primer by itself and I'm wearing it over makeup, my makeup lasts all day. And if I'm applying the e.l.f. primer by itself, it lasts all day. So with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, it does tell you to allow it to set for 30 seconds to absorb and activate grip prior to makeup application. So if you pick up the e.l.f. primer, just make sure you do that. And I mean, I had used this plenty of times before even really paying attention to that. So, you know, make sure you pay attention to that. And on the small size of the Milk primer, it does not mention to do the same. So you may not have to, but there is a difference in the texture. So the Power Grip Primer is more like a gel. And of course you see it's like this, it comes out this clearish, bluish color. It's very, I mean, it dries clear though, because you're just gonna put your makeup on top. But then the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer comes out white. So that is a bit of a difference in the two. But again, it really just depends what type of look I'm going for. They both, like when you rub them in, again, the e.l.f. one, you're supposed to pat it in and let it wait for 30 seconds. I really like this one. So after it gives more of like a velvety texture, in my opinion. That may not be the correct word, but that's what we're using for this video. I really like it because it really does help blur out pores, and it does mattify my T-zone. I'm not an overly oily person, but depending on the types of products I use, like if I use a micro finish powder, my skin might be more oily throughout the day. And so this is the type of product that I would use, kind of like a high-low kind of thing. The matte primer is, I think, like $23, and this is the travel size. And this e.l.f. primer is maybe $10 or $11. So, you know, depending on your price point, both are really good. The textures are different, so it's kind of hard for me to do apples to apples. Milk does have another primer that I believe the Power Grip Primer is a dupe for, but I haven't purchased that other Milk primer to say like, yes, this is a dupe for that other Milk primer. But these two work very well for me. So this one, the Pore Mattifying Primer from Milk, you'll need to pick up from Sephora. The e.l.f. primer you can get from Ulta, Target, Walmart, may sell e.l.f. Stores like that. So again, I couldn't choose because I like both of them. It really just depends on what makeup look I'm going for the day, whether I pick the Milk Matte Pore Mattifying Primer or the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. This one retails for about $10, and I believe this small bottle, the travel size, is around $20, $23. But again, they're both products. I would repurchase them both. So if you're in the market for a new primer, I recommend checking them both out.